Hi there guys. So in today's video, I'm gonna be explaining the benefits and also the cons of doing delivery services for your food and why it's not that sustainable, and why the model is really good to save time, but in the long term, it's definitely going to affect your health. And it's something that if you're trying to build a business, I also think that wealth also underlies how healthy you are. As they say, health is wealth. And if you're not healthy, but you've got a ton of cash, you've leveraged too much on one end with the money and not on the other. So I'm just going to do some maths here and I'm going to talk to you guys about what a typical maybe order is for someone that has Uber Eats that they're paying a subscription for, which is 10 Australian dollars, and how much um, it would cost in a month to buy food and how much time you would save. And my counter argument would be how you should be implementing home cooked meals, because that's going to take a bit more time, but in the long term, it's going to help with keeping you healthy, keeping your immune systems in check, and you're probably going to get way more nutritional value from cooking your own meals, and you're going to learn a skill. Uh, so the first thing we're going to cover is how much does it cost, and I've put these numbers here just to be as frugal as I can to see if it's related to anyone that is in the situation where they've watched something and they think that saving time is one great thing when you're doing food delivery, because you save time with cooking, washing dishes, shopping. That's definitely a perk. But there is always a sacrifice, okay? There's no one way, okay? There's always a sacrifice when you're saving time. And the sacrifice that you pay is the health benefits, how hot the food is. You're not guaranteed that the food that you're going to get is always going to be hot and also clean. Potentially, there could be something wrong with the meal, and you just have to stop eating it. And so that's the balance you have to understand when someone considers delivery a good option. It definitely is to save time, but there's also cons that they don't talk about, and these are the cons that are very important to me that you guys have to know when you guys are considering this. But in terms of the maths, let's just say you are ordering breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and let's say breakfast costs you 17.50, which is bloody expensive in Australia, because I did some screenshots, and coffee delivered with a ham and cheese croissant. Coffee's 5.70 and a croissant is 11.90. So look at that. So 5.70 and 11.90 for coffee. So your breakfast would cost 17.50 if you were going to get that from Uber Eats to save time. Okay, and let's say you wanted to order lunch, and let's say you wanted to get a burrito. $17.40 for a burrito. That is outrageous. All right, but that's okay. You want to save time. You want to save time. You want to hustle. You want some Mexican food as a little bit of a break because you're hungry. You want something tangy, and then you're off to work again. And then you do a bit of work, and then dinner comes. And let's say you want Chinese because you don't know how to cook Chinese food because it requires so much ingredients. So I've put down the most popular dishes that this place has. Honey chicken, very yummy, cannot complain. Chinese sizzling fillet steak, love my steak. And obviously, you can't leave a Chinese restaurant without getting special fried rice, and that's 13.80. Okay, so in total, um, you know, you're buying $40 worth of dinner. Okay, you want a carb and two proteins because you're thinking about taste, your macros, and you don't really care about vegetables because who cares about vegetables, right? So that's in one day. Okay, and I'm being somewhat generous because let's say you over ordered your dinner because you want some leftovers for lunch. That way you're saving a little bit. Okay, so let's say you do this type of order for 15 days in a for 15 days in a month. So you do it once every second day. Okay, so once every second day on a $56.40 order, that's $848 a month. Okay, and then on every second day, you probably want to skip, or you probably might skip lunch or breakfast because you've got leftovers or you're making your own breakfast at home. Okay, so let's say you skip one of those meals, so that will make it $38.90 for the day times 15 days in a month. That's $583.50. So in total, your food cost for the month plus a $10 subscription fee on Uber is $1,441.50 a month. So that's actually not that bad. That sounds pretty cheap to me. Okay, so you can probably make that money back if you've got a day job. If you've got a day job, that probably takes a week to earn that back if you're earning $30 or $30 an hour, if that's your minimum wage in Australia. A week to earn that back, that's a lot of money. But hang on, that's right. You are trying to get an internet job. You're trying to earn you're trying to earn 10K a month. So that's chump change, right? Because the time saving that you're gonna get, okay? This is the this is why people are preaching and advising at the start, just order food. Okay, so if you cook every day for 15 days and you shop every 4 days, so that's 7 days a month, 15 days of cooking in a month. This is the time, the times that you're gonna be spending in the kitchen in a month. So 45 minutes times 15 days is 675 minutes. And if we convert that to hours, that's 11 and a quarter hours a month cooking, shopping. So 45 minutes, including travel time, times 7 times because you're trying to be smart and you're going to try to save and bulk buy. That's 315 minutes. So that equals 5 hours and a quarter in a month. And cleaning. Cleaning is the worst. So I averaged it out. I think I can cook, I can clean and cook really fast. So my cleaning time is, I bet I can clean in 10 minutes. But let's say average, you're washing and you're like, screw this, I hate washing dishes. It takes you 20 minutes, but you're doing it so slow. And you do it every day, so that's 30 minutes. So that's 600 minutes in a month, which is 10 hours a month. That's ages. But I can definitely show you how you can cut that time in half. So in total, in the kitchen, you're spending 26 and a half hours a month. You save that if you do the Uber Eats option. So big savings. So if you are working an online job, and let's say you're getting paid $100 an hour on average, maybe, I don't know, you'd have to be earning $2,650 worth of potential earnings. Okay, so that is, how many hours is that? That's 26 hours. 26 hours. So the problem I have with this, okay, is I don't think it's a sustainable option, especially for health. I mean, the more cheaper option is if you just bulk buy margarine or cup noodles and you just consume that carb, salt, and MSG for the next 30 to 90 days if you're really on top of your business and you see your business skyrocket to 10K a month in 90 days. But let's say you're not, you're an average type of person and you need a time to learn. It might take you a year or two. A year or two of margarine, MSG, salts, junk, that's not good. I mean, if you think about inputs and outputs, inputting that into your body and then just going to the toilet and just outputting that awfully rancid smell, that's not healthy, okay? And that's the most frugal version. And I bet that's going to be the same when you're ordering delivery food because there's so much oil. You actually don't even know what's in the delivery food. And there's so much salt and so much oil. When it comes to home cooked food, you can customize and make it way more healthier. And one thing that no one even talks about with home cooked cooking that you can't get at a restaurant, and no one knows what it is. And I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? The reason why home cooked meals are way more healthier is because it's made with love. And you're making it for yourself. So therefore you love yourself so much that you want to make sure that you're making it so tasty that therefore it's made with love. And that's why mom's cooking and grandma's cooking tastes so good. even if it's so simple, it's because it's made with love. Because they want to make sure that you're big and strong. So that's one reason why home cooking has a trump card positive reason way better than delivery. Sure, you say 26.5 hours, but it's how that equates to in the health component of your life. Okay. And one other thing about home cooked cooking that also beats restaurant food. There's no restaurant food right now in Australia, I bet, that you can get $10 bang for buck that covers the healthy range. Because no one talks about healthy food because healthy food is so hard to cook and it's so bland. But healthy food can be delicious and cheap as well, especially Asian healthy food. Okay, if you don't know what congee is rice porridge, and people, there's no way you can't. You have to know some places to find it. But if you can't find it, you have to have an Asian mum to cook it for you, or you can know some Asian people to get invited to cook for you. And this is the cheapest, most healthiest way to get all your health nutritional value. Okay, again, stews. I can cook a stew for, I'd say, $45 to $40 worth of ingredients, and that will last me 3 to 4 days. So if I half that, I can cook a stew with $25 worth of value, and it will last me 2 days to keep its nutritional value. Because anything after 2 days, it starts to lose its value. So, and steamed vegetables. No one knows how to cook steamed vegetables. And one thing about steamed vegetables, there has to be a bit of click and bite to it. You can't have it soft and mushy. I mean, if you're trying to make mashed potatoes, yes, but not everything has to be mashed potatoes. Okay, you don't cook potatoes the same way you cook beans, broccoli. Okay, broccoli tastes so good and it's so good for your brain, but you do not want to make it mushy. It's broccoli, salt and pepper, broccoli in a boiling water for 60 seconds. 60 seconds. That's quick. Sprinkle it with salt and pepper and some. This is a secret. If you want to make it Asian, you put some sesame oil. But if you don't, you want to make it just normal European, olive oil. You eat that with some rice and fried eggs. So simple, so cheap, so fast. Just do that, okay? So I want to be talking more about this, and I will definitely make a video of me washing the dishes, and I'll show you I can do it so much faster than 20 minutes. And there's a system, okay? There's a system in terms of washing them, and I've developed it ever since I was a kid. I want to show you guys that you can definitely be cooking home cooked meals, saving time, saving delivery service. Again, there are people out there that don't want to be ordering food every single day. There's people out there that are hardworking, they want to develop their business, and they also want some home cooked meals. And I'm talking to you guys, okay? And I'm going to be sharing more of these types of videos to show you that there is a way to create a business whilst having home cooked food in your kitchen, and cleaning doesn't have to be so hard. I mean, you can definitely chuck things in the dishwashing machine. But what if you don't have a dishwashing machine? I bet I'm way faster than a dishwashing machine. Okay, so I want to talk more about this in my next video. But again, if we had to summarize this, yes, Uber Eats delivery is so good. 26.4 hours in a month saved. That's a day's worth of work. Okay, but the benefits of home cooked meals are so much more better. And even if you add in that 26.4 hours a month, which is what day worth of cooking, that's so much nutrition that you're pumping into your body. 26.4 hours pumping food, healthy food, clean nutritional food, anti-inflammatory food that's going to keep you working as hard, keep your brain working, keep you thin, keep you with heaps of energy whilst you're still in your 30s. That's what you want, okay? So, but yeah, Uber Eats is good, convenient, save time, relatively cheap, but home cooked meals, it's going to trump it. And I'm going to show you how it's going to trump it. And it's not going to take long, and it's relatively quick. And one big thing that it doesn't have on restaurant food is there's lots of things that you can cook that you can't get that are way more healthier. And they're way more healthier and they're hard to get because they're so traditional and they're so healthy that it's going to be hard to sell in the restaurant. So that's why they don't sell it. They sell the most popular things because, again, if you think about a restaurant, it's a business. They want to sell what people want. And some of these things that I'm going to talk about in my next videos, they're hard to make, and sometimes they're not that popular because they're kind of like peasant food. But peasant food is healthy food. All right. So thanks again for watching this video. This is more on the health aspects of trying to set up your business online. But something to think about. And thank you for making this fun. Catch you later.